We move on to the third on the programme, race number 3, Class 4 over the 2,200 metres, headed by last start winner Cloud9, made all over the 1,800 on that occasion. Happy Contender, Class 4 for the first time. Rule League, Class 4 first time. Course and Distance first time. King Windsor went over the 1,800 metres a couple of starts back. Premium Champion gets the visor on, and Fruitful Life goes back up in class after a last start winner. Sempiternal, well, he's right on the class drop there. He could be going around in class 5, but he goes around here in a class 4 instead.
And in his day, he was a noted sort of front-running type, Sempiternal, but he's lost a lot of that speed. You've got to take these 2,200 metre speed maps with a pinch of salt, because they can obviously settle into their formation and the speed is very slow, and then you get something that takes off from the back. And we do have an offender in this race. Premium Champion has been noted to make the old mid-race move. But it looks like it sets up Cloud9 should find the front again.
Sharp Sailor's another one of those.
Yeah,
too,
he is.
Istanbul Bay's been a disappointing horse. I think he's gone out favoured a few times as well. He's putting a little bit gain to this.
Funnily enough, Paul, they took him to the front last start too.
Yeah.
And it didn't pay off.
Didn't work out, did it?
No. King Windsor's, he's won 4 races now and he's looked good winning those ones. Sort of around the Class 5, Class 4. He's going nice enough here in the morning. Most of his horses are very fit, obviously, going the 2,200 metres. Premium Champion, you can see him. They're putting the visor on for the first start. He wasn't working in that particular gear as well. But another one that doesn't mind the 2,200 metres as well. So we don't run too many of these races, do we?
All right, Joe Moreira jumps on board, Premium Champion as well. This is the first leg of the first double trio and the first leg of the 6-up as well. Jackpot of $2.2 million going in, so an estimated return in the region of $6 million. Good luck with that. We'll start off with Cloud9, who had barrier 1, made all over the 1,800 metres, got barrier 10 this time. Can he dictate again? Yeah,
well, he's the only likely leader in the early part, and if Douglas White can rate him nicely in front, nothing got close to it. He won this race very nicely indeed. He was really well punted in this particular contest. Held on well. $16, I can't believe that as a price. It can't start that.
No, I agree. He'll be single figures, I would have thought, because it's such an open race. And the interesting situation with that race is every time something sort of moved to his outside, Cloud9, and there were one or two on the night that had a little bite, Douglas just picked up the speed and he held them out, and then he just kept on going. So if he does cross, he's been fairly well treated. He went up 6 points in the ratings, but only has 3 pounds more to carry. So extra distance, and obviously it's a little tougher, but nice enough win.
Yeah, and he has won over the distance
I think, well, I thought 18 was on the short side for him, so it should be a plus. All right, that's Cloud9. Another last start winner, Fruitful Life, again over the 1,800.
We put the spotlight on Frankie Law again. This horse had done very little in his first preparation and then came back this season with a surprise third at 30 to 1 behind Dutch Windmill, and then came out and won, defeating Gold Velvet. And this was quite a good effort. Gold Velvet's run okay since. This is obviously a lot tougher, but a lightweight, a good barrier, and obviously an improving horse. I'm going to throw him in. Yeah,
I've had a place for him as well. Up in distance, Manhattan range, should be all right, 200 metres, and you know, he's got that lightweight, as you mentioned.
Karis Teeton won the Jockeys Challenge on the weekend. He's got a number of good rides again on Wednesday night. One more horse to have a look at before we put the selections up, and that's Happy Contender. It's a small field here. The winner comes up the rail, but he closes off nicely.
Still a maiden from 29 starts, but he has been beaten in a couple of close finishes here at Happy Valley before. So he does like Happy Valley. He is a star, so the 2,200 metres should suit him. I think he'll run okay. I found a place for him on the 4th line.
Oh, look, it's an open race. I'm going to side with him. He's had 6 runs course and distance, 2 seconds, 2 thirds and a 4th. So he's done everything bar 1 over the 2,200. It's his first run in the grade. That race we just looked at was a track record. So this is easier opposition. There's a handful, 2 handfuls of winning chances. He's one. I'll take a chance that he might break his maiden status.
All right. Rule V, though, Paul, is our early favourite.
He is, which he hasn't done too much at this stage, but being by Tavistock, he'll like the distance as well. But Cloud9 on top for me. $16, can't believe the price. Anyway, he won really nicely last time and is a real stayer. Had some good staying for him in the UK before he got here. Premium Champions won over the distance as well. Fruitful Life, we've talked about him, and Happy Contender as well. So I went 1, 9, 11 and 2, but at 16 and 540 at this stage, I'll be playing the each way the one.
Fair enough. It is an open market and quite an open race. Ended up siding with Happy Contender for the reasons I mentioned. Fruitful Life, an improver. Cloud9, a good winner last start. And I think Rule V, with the drop in grade like Happy Contender, deserves a spot. I'm going to play an exotic. I'll bank at the 2 with 1, 3, 10 and 11. I'm going to throw Belay in there because I think he'll be up on the speed and he'll stick on okay.
All right, okay, that was the first leg of the six-up at race number 3. We'll come back with race number 4. Back to Class 5 company for the first leg of the TT.